My neighbor is a ghost or specter or demon who he lives next my home in a house which reminds me of the 1976 horror film The Exorcist with its evil house that holds a malicious demonic force within. My neighbor is a ghost, for his behavior disturbs me and I feel unsafe. When he's around I feel ill in my stomach, as if sick, whenever my neighbor is near. My neighbor is a specter due to the way he looks out his window at night and walks onto my yard and looks into my windows, when I try to sleep in my bed not having nightmares about my neighbor. My neighbor is a demon, because he grins at my hardships and struggles my pains he laughs at and enjoys, as if a demon of hell, a worshipper of Satan Lucifer, as can be read about in the Holy Bible. Stories told of evil demons and my neighbor certainly belongs with those tales of evils. These photographs were taken inside my house at 4:37 a.m. this morning by a motion sensor camera. I believe my neighbor entered my home through the kitchen back door with spectral powers and proceeded to mock my efforts. The authorities won't do anything about this. I showed an officer these photographs. He told me nothing to be seen. I wanted to shriek and scream at him very much at this given moment. I know my neighbor is some sort of demon. He has evil intent and malicious thoughts. I am scared and living in fear of my neighbor. He is 62 as of last June, but I know he is far older. I would guess by hundreds to thousands of years. He makes my life a nightmare. He forces me to feel scared. He leaves small bones in my yard for me to find small bones of foreign origin in bushes and grass and on the stairs. He has harvested gas from my automobile and stabbed the wheels on my bicycle with a sharpened blade or evil dagger to immobilize me, constraining me to my home, where he can watch me with scary eye and ghostly psychotic mind. I can no longer watch the television without the shows interrupting to discuss the demonic ghosts, a mockery of my life, my torment at the hands of my neighbor with phantom attributes. Neighbor poisons my food and puts bacteria in tap water, watches me while I consume his toxins and chemicals, watches when I fall in his traps, his spiritually evil traps, when I fish or sneeze even. There is a constant smell of rot when my neighbor, the ghost, the demon, when he is watching me rotting flesh and skin and rust like the metal with rust. My neighbor, ghost or specter or demon, is the question I wonder. I ask you this, and if you have any information to give me, please contact my electronic mail system address with additional details.